quickly destroy the Archaeotech engine.
Nothing can be done hastily and prudently, Brother Ahriman.
So answers an apothecary. Warning! I'm in place. I am in place. The Xenos are uncounted! In position. Waypoint reached. All die. Our weapons. quickly destroy the Archaeotech engine.
Nothing can be done hastily and prudently, Brother Barakiel.
So answers an apothecary. Warning! I'm in place. I am in place. The Xenos are uncounted. In position. Waypoint reached. All die. quickly destroy the Archaeotech engine.
That thing could be done hastily and prudently, Brother Barak.
So answers an apothecary.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Angry Badger Minis. Well, I gotta apologize, I couldn't wait. He's done, along with the rest of them. Hold on, I don't know why we're so zoomed in right now. So, yeah, we finished all the sorcerers, and other than the pink horrors that I guess won't be here for another 5 or 6 days, something like that. Not exactly sure. This army is complete. I even sat here for the last 30 minutes or so and clipped off all remaining chaos bits, you know, whatever you want to call them, and got to thinking as I was looking at the warp flamethrowers for my salamanders army that I want to build or rebuild, since I gave the other one to my wife. I'll show you here in a minute. I'm just grabbing these bits that apparently I've stuck up here that I want to throw into the chaos bits box, just so I can clean my area up a little bit. If you take a look at one of these, okay, if this was black, or, you know, like not painted in Thousand Suns kind of colors, and even if you took off like the beak here, like the top portion of the beak, you've got kind of a drake head for a salamander's flamethrower. You know, like all artificer, you know, master, you know, artificer or artisan flamethrower. How cool is that? So I have a feeling that's what I'm going to be doing with those, since I'll be heavy flamethrower, or I'm sorry, flamethrower heavy. So since we don't have these guys put together tonight, since I already did it all, I'm going to showcase each one so you can take a look at it real quick, see what I did, see how I posed them. These guys right here, even though I don't like the talons on the feet, I don't have to make those feet stand out that much. And I'm not exactly sure, because I've never been, like, I've never known anything about the demons or whatever, but if one of these guys is what becomes, you know, a demon prince or something like that, then these guys right here, the way that they are floating with their feet, they're perfect for that, and then they'll go away, since I don't particularly like them all that much. I did the best that I could with the parts that I had to try to make each one look a little bit different, you know, for the ones that were kind of the same. I mean, obviously there's some things I just can't do, but looking the other way, you know, the arm repositioned, you know, stuff like that, worked out pretty well. So I was pretty stoked about that. Same with these guys. And for those of you that are relatively new to the channel or new to the channel, I thought when I bought these boxes initially that each of these sorcerers would be on a disc of Tzeentch, and that's apparently not the case. You only got one in each box. So we've got those two guys, and then you've got Ahriman himself, which was a pretty smooth build until you got down here with all this flame stuff or whatever. You guys probably can't tell. Matter of fact, I don't think anybody would be able to tell unless you were really looking for it. But stuff doesn't really line up down there. It was a royal pain in the butt trying to get that going. But here we have the man himself, Ahriman. And of course, you know, you can see right here, even though I cleaned it up, I'll still need to go in there and kind of green stuff that or sprue goo it or something like that, you know. It's just this one piece of his cloak. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. So anyway, so that's where we're at, and the Thousand Suns are complete. Like I said, other than 2 boxes of pink horrors with brimstone. But I mean, they're not going to be like super hard to build or anything. There's 10 in each box. There's 20 of them, and then I think there's 10 brimstones in each one. So what are we going to do now? That is the question, right? Well, the answer is I'm going to sit here and brainstorm on Dark Eldar, out of print Dark Eldar. I thought about doing the Necrons, finishing, you know, I mean, I say finishing them up, but the problem with the Necron build is that the majority of the Necrons that are on the way from the new stuff from Imperium Magazine won't be here for some time. And I don't want to commit right now to shelf space. I mean, I think I have enough shelf space already, and I have to take my Tesseract Vault / whatever the heck it's called, the other thing that's got the Catan shard in it, and I need to finish magnetizing that thing, and it's freaking huge. It takes up a whole section of an IKEA shelf by itself. But I've got all these Dark Eldar out of print models, and then we've got the new ones and stuff like that. And I love the new ones, but they're so new. They just, I don't know, they just don't work with the Eldar Guardians, if you know what I mean. It just, everything looks wrong. And that's just my problem. It's nothing major. So I'm going to pull out all this stuff and take a look at it. Now, I just want to be clear, this isn't even like an eighth of what I've got with Dark Eldar that I'm about to show you. Not even close. So here we have, you know, the newer stuff. This right here, this is nothing but Dark Eldar bodies and bits. And again, it's not even an eighth of it. Here's some more. The majority of them are downstairs, actually. I've got some other stuff here. It's not even worth putting up there right now. It's all the new Dark Eldar stuff. I'm going to remove the new stuff. So, again, for those of you that are new or newer to the channel, I never liked, and I still don't like, the Raider Ravager stuff. Okay, this guy needs to go. It says Dark Eldar, but he's going to go to my Blackstone Fortress stuff. I never liked it, and I'm gonna, you know, in my mind, they need to have, you know, something similar to the Eldar in some ways. Hold on here. I guess that's as far as I can zoom out. So some of this stuff is Eldar, like the bikes and the, I think that's a Viper or whatever. And mind you, I've had these for decades, literally. I'm not sure that the bikes over here and the Viper will remain with the Dark Eldar. Most likely not. I'll probably move them back over to the Eldar. Let's see here. Oh wow, look, more Land Raider parts. Yay. Las cannons, heavy bolter, side things that we need to make it work. More chaos bits for the ends of guns. Interesting. So I'm not sure about you guys, so this might be kind of a boring stream for you. I hope not, but this is part of the model process, is understanding what you have, what's going on, and developing a plan. So pull these out here, and I'm basically gonna sort through some stuff. And my goal tonight is actually to see if I can't develop a plan to convert their bodies to not such a singular pose, so to speak. I'm sure that it's gonna be rough, but if I can get a few poses and get it down how I'd like it to be, that'll work out just fine. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these little bits out of the box here. Let's see here. I know you guys can't see this, what I'm doing here, but it's kind of uneventful. And that was back when the Land Raider had the metal heavy bolter. Huh. Set that over there. This guy over there. Set this on the ground. We got some of the new Dark Eldar models. I did not paint these. I mean, they're not actually really painted, just got some stuff on them. But I'm gonna separate real quick from everything. Ugh. And let's see. Oh hey, look at this. So you may not be able to recognize this really, but this is a Dark Eldar out of print incubi that got turned into a Predator. And I did all this long before there was ever a Predator versus Aliens board game. I did it with these guys, and I did it with Banshees, Eldar Banshees as well. So that's pretty cool. He actually might have been a special character that I made or something. I don't remember. It's been so damn long. There's no telling. Alright, let's see what we got here. Huh. Lilith Haruspex. This guy, I forget his name. We'll put these incubi all over here and put these guys somewhere else. I don't really need them. I'm just going to start dropping these out of print models in this other box. There's probably, with no exaggeration, there's probably easily a couple hundred, if not more, of these out of print dark Eldar plastic models. I have all the sides put on my game table now, just letting the wood glue cure for 24 hours, but it's being held in with nails, finishing nails, and then we have to make a strategic cut at the 6-foot mark, and then we will hinge the stuff together, and then we will have a hinged 4x6 to 8-foot table. I probably could have started counting, but I didn't even think about it. Back in the day, took an Eldar Guardian and I turned him into an incubi because we didn't have any. I think that is a las gun from an Imperial Guard on his head, or maybe it's something else. No, it's not a las gun. I'm not sure what that is. And then that's of course a toothpick for the staff with some spikes or whatever on his body. That's just the way things were back then, man. What you didn't have, you made. I don't even know if you can get away with that now, really. I mean, I imagine. Alright, so I want these splinter cannons back, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them off without breaking it completely or what. I think they were being used as dark lances for scourges. So these are all Eldar Guardian bodies with some old chaos backpacks to be scourges, like a jump pack or something. So I won't worry about that. And I need these windows for the stuff. And I'll set that over there. And then we've got this box here. Let me see here. Is this all Eldar? Looks like it. Just don't know if there's any dark Eldar mixed in here, and that these Eldar were gonna complement or expand the dark Eldar force. There's some jet bikes in here. No, this is all Eldar. Alright, cool. Eldar Guardians. Alright. Don't need that right now. And let's see, where is that bag of parts? Hold on a second. Okay, more bits, and then we've got a shit ton downstairs. Like you wouldn't even believe. Like out of this world amount. Alright, so I don't even know how many witches I have. Looks like maybe 2 right here. 3, 4. I have no idea what you have to outfit them as. Wait a minute, is there 2 in there? Or 3? Hold on. Looks like there might be 3 in there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me look at Battle Scribe real quick. Forgot my computer restarted, so everything's gonna be slow as shit. My old computer. Alright, let's see here. Drukari or Dark. Oh, yeah, it's Drukari. There we go. So we put Incubis down, witches, and Calibite warriors. So witches can have up to 20, 5 or 20. Incubi can have up to 10. Alright, so we've got 5 witches here, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He died. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this guy could go back, I guess. Just clean him up and, well, what's that? Well, there's... What the hell is that? Is that his thing? Yeah, there's the thing. We just... I don't know why it's down. Maybe it fell or something. So we just clean him up, get this stuff off his head, and put it back up on top of his head. That would work. Got it. Yep, and then we would just glue that back up there like that. Sorry you guys weren't able to see that when I was doing. And there's 10. But for some reason I feel like there are more, because I think they're in blister packs or something. We got 2 special characters here. I don't know what that dude is. And then we've got Lilith Haruspex. It's like Dracker or Drazzer or something, if that rings a bell. Okay. All these parts. Which I think what we're going to do is we are going to... Let's move some stuff out of the way. And then let's go ahead and put bits in there for now. Just to get organized here, or reorganized. Oh, here's the incubi. They're what you call it, little things that go on their heads, little backpack ornament things. I don't really need this crap here. I'm gonna have to get rid of these bases, get them in the bags. Right now they're just kind of in my way. This, what is this? I think these belong to Lilith Haruspex. Oh, I think I had 2 models. I don't know where the other one is. Yeah, that goes on her. Alright, so we'll put the hair in there. The hair in there. Looks like we've got 2 blocks for legs. That's not encouraging. I'll put broken parts over here, I guess. The best way that I can think to go about this is that if I can count how many legs I have, that'll give me a rough idea of how many models I'll have. Got a lot of broken guns here. Not sure what that's all about. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm not going to throw these broken gun arms away because worst case, if I'm needing an arm, I have an arm, and then I can just turn this, you know, into like a is it splinter pistol? Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. So there's no reason to throw those away.
Cathora. That's a lot of bits.
This isn't even like, you don't even understand. There's so much downstairs and everything just for this army. It's crazy. And again, just this army. I mean, I highly doubt that I'm going to break down and buy the Raider Ravager nonsense. I really want to get these Eldar grav tanks over here to work, because I used to have two that worked just fine. I mean, I had platforms built on them. I've showed you guys in the past, pictures at least. What are you working on, Cathra? Something fell in there that wasn't supposed
Cathora.
to.
Working on Nurgle army.
Oh yeah. Grandfather Nurgle. I've got bags and bags of bits over here, Ziploc bags full
Cathora.
from various armies.
Love the new rules where PM weapons don't cost extra points.
I haven't seen that, I guess. Then again, I haven't played a game in forever, so that's nothing new. For me, I mean. I'm hoping that 10th edition is going to be really good. But I'm definitely not going all out like I have in the past and buying multiple copies of the set. I mean, I really don't need anything else, to be honest with you.
Cathora. You can take any weapon upgrade for Plague Marines for free now.
What? And nobody's complaining about that? That's crazy. I wonder why. Or how that came to be.
Cathora. Very slow moving army.
I think that just depends on how you play it. I know mine aren't very slow. Excuse me. Well, the good thing is we have no shortage of 25mm bases. Since we had to move all of our Marines to 32mm. These are models that I stripped the paint off of, just to give you guys an idea of how clean you can get your models, you know, with LA's Totally Awesome. Pretty good. And these models, to be completely honest with you, they were sitting in the soup, if you will, for 4 months, something like that. Real long time. Also made the glue brittle so that I can pop them off their bodies and off their bases, which is really good. That way I don't end up breaking the feet or anything like that. I don't like these heads with the faces at all, actually. I bought some more boxes like this because I knew I was going to run into this problem. They're out in the truck. Bought them days ago. There's just so many Dark Eldar pieces you just don't even understand. Like I said, I've got even more downstairs. It's just ridiculous.
Jokero Jim. Do you know where I can get cheap transfer sheets? I need some Iron Hands symbols.
Hold on, let me think, because I did. No, that's... Well, how many you need?
Jokero Jim. Just one.
One sheet. Let me see here. This is what I got. It only comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They're not all the same. And then there's some bigger ones. I'm assuming those are for dreadnoughts. And then there's some couple for, I guess, vehicles or something. Where do you live? Maybe I can figure out a way to get it in the mail so it doesn't get jacked up and send it to you. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see here. I'm just going to get a roundabout idea from legs alone of the possibility of how many we could make. Of course, this has nothing to do with the ones that are downstairs. That I spent 2.5 hours cutting off of sprues. Might even be the largest Dark Eldar force in history. by the time I'm done with it. We'll just say all of Kamara showed up for the fight. Nobody wanted to be left out. If you look at the book Brothers of the Snake, there was a fight against the Dark Eldar in there where they were really sizable.
Do you have the Primaris Iron Hand sheet? I could buy it off you or trade some models for it.
I don't wait, Primaris Iron Hand sheet. Oh, those are Iron Warriors. Oh shit, man, I'm an idiot. I don't know. I'll have to look. I haven't looked at any of my Primaris stuff. It's all downstairs. But I'll check it out tomorrow and I'll let you know. Alright, let's see. 1. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. So there's 96 legs right here. 96 potential Dark Eldar bodies for people to build. Try to remember that number. I think they're all going to fit, honestly. Maybe we'll get lucky until I get them in the new boxes. Of course, I don't need this stuff in here. Okay, so there's 96 there. And then these guys that are actually semi put together. Alright, I'm going to change the camera angle there so I can work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So 70, or I'm sorry, 88 plus 96 is, let's see, 88 plus 96, 184, I think. Let me see. 88 plus 96. Yep, 184. Holy shit. So that's 184 just right here. And that has nothing to do with what's downstairs. Or wherever else I might be missing some. So I'm going to take these bits right here, to put them in the bits box. I'm not taking all these guys apart. Actually, I just push them back in this box. I'll leave these guys out though. Good to see all these splinter cannons though. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Put it in the broken bin. Yeah, these guys were not. Oh man. They were not in the soup, so they are not necessarily breakable. Oh, there we go. Ah, man. Get lucky. Ah. Yep. All right, cool. So that works. I'm not gonna pop this head off. Oh, I did get it. Cool. Okay, now we just need the legs or everything. That's what we're trying to work on here. Okay, set all that down. Get rid of all this crap. Just throw all this stuff in the box as well. Actually, let's get the incubi stuff in one bag. before I end up losing pieces. Why do I feel like I dumped Leela's Hero Specs and Drazar in here? Drazar. I did. Oh well. That's fine. Alright, so we've got one legal squad of witches, so that's good. Not that, I mean, like for a small game or something. Alright, what we're trying to accomplish here is a way that we can mass produce a better looking Dark Eldar model than it just standing there like that. I mean, that's not a bad pose for most of them, but I would like to have something else going on. Either kneeling or running. I'm leaning towards running. And the way that I see that happening is this foot is down and then this one gets kicked back. Well, that's gonna be rough. Okay. Gets kicked back in a more natural run pose. Well, that's convenient. I didn't realize they did that, or maybe I forgot about it. Yeah, okay. This might be easier than I thought. Because it could look like he's juking to the side, not just running forward. Of course, this plastic has always been a pain in the ass. Yeah, there we go. No, I don't like that. I think the leg... Hold on, let me see here. No, we need to cut it at the thigh, or upper thigh here. So let's go ahead and put this back on. Since it's bent. You guys can't even see what the hell I'm doing. Sorry. All I need that to do is slide in there like that, and then I can green stuff the rest. And it wouldn't take hardly anything to green stuff it. Or do we bring this leg forward for a walk slash run? Actually, that might be the ticket right there. That looks a little more natural. Yeah. Okay. So Let's try that. Hell, I might not even need to use green stuff. I might be able to get away with just putting a dab of super glue and then zip kicking it. I feel like playing a video game tonight too, but I'm also kind of tired. I don't feel like getting my ass kicked just because I'm tired. I at least want a fighting chance. Old sniper buddy of mine just sent me some pictures. I don't know what they are though. Okay, starting to see an issue here. Let's get a base instead and try to work this, because that may be a big part of our problem. It's me trying to hold it and I'm just looking at the wrong damn angle. Sandpaper, that will help. If all this stuff existed back in the day, it would have been awesome. All right. Yeah, that's our main problem, I think. Because now I can see where the hips weren't really aligned. So let's do this. Sorry guys, I don't know why my nose is running. Can't seem to catch it. Well, I'm not trying to put you back together the way you were. Quit trying to go back like that. Okay, there we go. While that dries, I'm going to clean this up real quick and then I'm going to go blow my nose. I will be back. I'll be right back, guys. I didn't realize how bad that was. Many of you may be saying to yourself, do you really, or saying to me, do you really have what it takes to do this to all of them? Yes. That's exactly how I roll. You can be rest assured about that. Once I figure out how I want things, then I figure out the pattern of making it happen. Damn little spikes are sticking on my fingers. Oh man, I think we've got something going on here, but just gotta get the right angle, and I'm just trying to wedge it under there to get a look at it right now. But the damn spikes on the side of the leg keep sticking into my skin. Alright, what do we got? That doesn't look too bad, right? Our options are stand there like this, or lean back slightly, or this that I just made. That's all we got. I mean, that's all they have. And I'm thinking what I just made works. So obviously the leg needs to move forward more because it's sticking way out. So let's put a little bit of glue there. Let's get a little bit where we think the foot's gonna be. Shove it underneath there. Straighter. Oh crap. Oh, I just broke everything I was trying to do. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Yep, guess we're gonna wait. We'll let that guy prop it up for now. Alright, so guess we're gonna have to wait on that. I know one thing, I definitely don't want to see guys like this. This looks stupid. May not be able to get this dude's arm off without breaking it. Oh, there we go. If we don't, if I remember correctly, there are arms where the arm will not reach across. I get that. Well, in that case, I'm thinking either we put the gun down to give it more of an action pose, except then it's going to possibly interfere with the next model in front of it on the shelf. Or it gets stuck up in the air. But if it's stuck up in the air, the head needs to turn. That has to happen. So, like, there needs to be some kind of dynamic posing. That's the one thing I never liked about the Dark Eldar models, plastic. They were the only plastic, for whatever reason, that never really wanted to stick together. Pain in the ass. I have liquid cement that would probably work, but it's downstairs. What I'm thinking here is kind of a Clint Eastwood thing. Rifles up, looking over. And then swing this arm, if you're going to have it, swing it back some. Almost like they're out of range, or I mean they're too close, if you will, and you're drawing that other weapon. If that makes sense. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so the head seems correct. Gun's just a little too far up, blocking the face. So we just fixed that. Believe it or not, that little head turn right there just made all the damn difference. Even if we bring the gun down slightly more. Just don't want it sticking out. Just slight angle. Yeah, that makes all the difference in the world right there. Okay, so that's an improvement. Although one thing that would need to happen that it didn't happen here is we probably need to take the torso and angle it backwards so he's standing up upright more. Let me see here. I think that's what's irking me is the torso. Man, Oh, we could even turn it some. People are gonna come. I just realized people are gonna come here looking for Thousand Suns, and we're not. You'd be like, "This dude's an idiot. Those are Dark Eldar." Well, you're not wrong. Maybe about the idiot part, but I did put question marks. Okay, so we'll turn that. Lean it back just a hair. Yeah, so we turned it, leaned back slightly, so the body's more upright, like he's looking over his shoulder. Let's let that roll for now. Let's go back to this. Don't know if it's ready or not, but we're gonna try. Nope, doesn't look like it's ready, but we're gonna try it anyway. Wondering if I can get away with pushing this onto the outside. No, it'll make his hip look way too large. Alright, I know what I'm going to do, because I'm tired of messing with this part. Take care of that nonsense. Alright, so now that won't move anymore. And we can try to shove this underneath. The goal here, of course, is minimal work, you know, once we figure out what's going on. Alright, so there we go. So as you guys can see, got a little bit of a running pose, or even long stride. So that's not too bad. I'm just going to check in this box just to make sure. I'm pretty sure they do not have a model that looks like that. Okay, well they got this guy. It's not quite there, but I guess close enough. But again, now we've got a walker per se. Somebody running. And so if I were to take this glue, put it in there, dribble that down in there, that'll stop that from moving. Drop a drop. Boom. Get off me. That sealed up that gap mostly. Let's try it again. Okay. take this and just shave off this little extra. Of course, I'm using my dull razor, but if I had a sharp razor, it would work pretty good. Yeah, so without having to use green stuff, we've sealed the gap with the zip kicker, as you guys can see. And we've got a runner. We got a runner! I say we've got a runner, we've at least got a dynamic pose. Whoa. Easy. Okay. You guys will see what's going on here in a second. What's in my crazy head. This will help me for putting the guys on the grav tanks that I want to do. So let's see, let's find a splinter rifle. Here's one that's got a full arm on it. Actually, this one would probably be better because it looks like he's, yeah, like he's shifting position. Boy, this paint is old as hell. Like 98 old. 1998. Yeah, that's working out great. Now these dudes don't look so robotic and still. There you go, guys. How about that? An old, out of print, dark Eldar model, looking like he's got some action to him. I think it's pretty legit, if you ask me. Now, this gap right here behind the arm and stuff, I mean, all that can be filled in. It's no big deal. And it's not like anybody's going to pay attention to it anyway. Just fill it in just like we did with the leg. Hell yeah, dude. That's perfect. That guy literally looks like he's freaking running or changing direction. Versus all these static weirdos. I don't even know what the hell happened here. Why has this guy got an arm in the hanging out? What the hell? Alright. And we got this person standing here. Put them back together in a different way. Oh, this is the one that I remember now. Yeah. Now you may be saying, damn dude, you're putting all their heads to the right. Or left as we're looking at it. No, it's just that's how the lay of that one, those two, you know, are going in my head at the moment. Yeah, there we go. These guys are both changing direction in a way. It's kind of like I'm right here. I'm right here. What's that over there? Shields his freaking Covenant sword and then starts running towards them step by step. See, I'm like a little kid. Don't you love it? Yeah, this is gonna work, dude. This right here is going to work. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna work very well. Now, if I wanted the head to go the other way, what I would probably end up doing is making the splinter rifle point down, bring this arm out more like a sweeping motion, and tilt the head left and down as if they're, you know, running this way or whatever, getting ready to do whatever. But that's legit right there. I kind of had an idea in my head this whole time, but I wasn't exactly sure. And then, you know, all you gotta do is go back, you know, with a sharper blade than what I have and clean some of that up. But dude, that's legit right there. Yep. Oh yeah, that's awesome. He doesn't have any spikes or anything on him. Let's see. Let's try something here. I don't have any spikes up here. They're all downstairs, but let's see how we look with some flare. You want me to wear 32 pieces of flare? Then tell me to wear 32 pieces of flare. Like tchotchkes. I don't know, I don't know why they have these plumes. The Dark Eldar just do not strike me as wanting to wear this bullshit, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. I wouldn't. Let's see, here's a longer plume. Bigger plume. This one looks like ridiculously large. Like he's wearing a perm. But it's not actually that bad, but I'm gonna try this one instead. And this is where I wish I was downstairs at my painting desk, so I could just whip out the airbrush real quick and prime this bad boy gray or something, you know, so I'm not looking at all these other colors. But that's just not in the cards right now. Okay, so I guess we really got to get it in there. Oh, I'm pushing his head off his shoulders. Oh, we could do that. Just let the hair fly to the side like he's, you know. I know, that didn't look good at all, did it? Yeah, that's probably better, having the hair off to the side like that. He's got a couple of little spikes right here on his arm, but they're kind of lame. I'm going to take those off. We'll just toss them in there for now. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm impressed with that. Right on. And then this person kind of got the same vibe going on, just not running yet. Okay, so if we turn the head too far, we won't be able to put any of this stuff on. But to be honest with you, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't really dig that. I don't mind the clean helmet. The hair, I don't know. I mean, it looks okay here. And one of the models that I did a long time ago, like a 5-minute paint job, maybe 10 minutes. I think I showed you guys that, and I think it's either on my Instagram or actually, yeah, I think it's on my Instagram. Hold on, let me look. Excuse me. Let's see. How do I get to my thing? Maybe profile? I don't use it online much. Oh, did I not do that? Wow, I didn't even put him on there to show people. Oh, I could have swore I did. Oh my gosh, there's my little man when he was really, really little. Yep, I didn't do it. I'll have to fix that problem. It's hard to believe that I somehow missed doing that. I don't know. Especially on the new turntable. Okay, well, I think we've got, at least we know that we can do it. I mean, that part right there is not a big deal. Neither is this, and neither is the arm. So I'm going to leave that dude up there to remind me of what we're doing. I'm going to take this person and do the same thing. Leave them up there, so I'll know what's going on. I'm going to throw these guys back in the box. We're going to close this up. close all this up, and I want to try that little orc game that I bought. Oh man, of course. Yeah, I'll just throw it in the box for now. Yeah, I was worried about that. That stuff is so potent, even if you don't touch it, just the fumes wafting up can cause the crazy glue to or any of your glue to cure quickly. Okay, so wait a minute, let me look at this again. This is what I really wanted to do anyway, because these guys are gonna be my raiders. And then if I can get these guys posed on here, build the platform up like I did before out of cardstock, and then get these guys in a pose where they're kind of kneeling and maybe holding on to some chains, I think that would look really well, really good. But we would have a platform that would come across the back with some stairs to a platform. Maybe some little, I don't know, kind of blade fins or something, but no sails. That's stupid. And then they would be sitting about, the highest those guys would be sitting is about that high. And I think it sits about this high, so that's not bad. Hold on, I think I have the thing here. Yeah. So it would be sitting that high, a little bit higher than. And then let's just say we put this person here. And a couple, you know, more floating around, whatever. But like I said, I'd want them kind of like on their knees or one knee and holding on to a chain or something like that, railing or whatever. Not just all standing around. But you could have guys, you know, standing around over here. And I'm trying to think how many. Hold on, let's see. So. Alright, so Raider. Carry 11 models. Okay. So we can carry 11 dudes. And if I did so we could carry witches as well. It appears that the only option for these guys is a splinter rifle now, so I'm not sure why they have this close combat weapon anymore. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Interesting, they get 2 attacks. Weapon skill 3+. I could be lethal with these dudes. I'm already scheming in my head what I would do with them. Alright, let's see here. I don't have any card stock here, but I'm pretty sure that I could do this. I'd love to be able to make it out of plastic though. I could make a sprue frame and then card stock it over the top and then Mod Podge it. Or plastic card. I got plastic card. That could work. I think this can work. Let me see. I guess in my mind I was thinking I would try to put, you know, 11 models on there. You know what I mean? Like magnetize them or something. Just because we had so many extra Dark Eldar parts. That's 3. Oh, shit. Everybody's falling to their death. Let's say most of them need to be up here. So if we were able to get at least 5 up here, one, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if we put 6 up there, oh my god, dude, come on. Or I mean 5 up here, we could do 3 on each side, I think. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can make this work. I don't know. Everything wants to fall off. Super shaky. Yeah. So if we did, and again it would be mainly for show, I guess, but you magnetize them in such a way, you know, like I said, it's just a small platform. Hell, the platform could go like this and over, which is how I used to have it. And then you got guys up on top, because you don't need any of this stuff. You have, you know, these down here that can be considered the, what is it? Let me see what the weapons are. Dark Lance and, let's see. Well, Dark Lance. Yeah. And blade veins. Yeah, I didn't know you could run this into things. That's cool. So, just to get an idea. Yeah, I knew you were gonna fall off, you son of a bitch. Just to see how workable this is. I'm thinking, you know, come on, man. You can do this. I have faith in you. Damn it. These were my my wave serpents that I made back in the day, when you couldn't get a wave serpent, but it was in the book. Okay, so I think that works. I think that would look cool too if they were like crouched down and stuff, you know, and like holding on to chains and things. I think that would work. And you magnetize them so you can take them off, so you know if there's anybody on the thing or not, or in the vehicle, if you will. Which wouldn't be hard at all. Hell, you don't even have to magnetize them. You could just do a plate that would be magnetized on each of the 3 sides, and then you just pull that plate off. You know, I'm gonna have to reference this video when I start doing this, because I might forget all my ideas. This actually, yeah, this is gonna work. These guys could all be standing, but these guys can be kneeling down. Yeah. This would serve as your dark lance. You could disregard these shuriken cannons or catapults, whatever the hell they're called. I could have swore, though, that there was another weapon on this. Let me see here. Ravager. Does a Ravager carry anybody? It doesn't look... Alright, so the Ravager does not carry anybody apparently, but it has three dark lances. That's a little crazy. Don't know what a Reaper is. Let's see. Some kind of vehicle. Alright, so I guess the only thing that can carry anybody are raiders. Alright, right on. I wonder if I can screenshot this. I did. How about that? While I was streaming. Interesting. Man, what time is it? 11:47. I really want to work on this, but I have to go downstairs and get everything. I'm really impressed with how this dude came out. I mean, that looks, you know, it looks like he's in stride and it looks like he's actually doing something versus the rest of them standing there. Like he's running or about to run. Yeah, this is gonna work. And I just killed those guys. Anybody bored with listening to my stupid scratchy voice right now? If you are, I understand. This is how I get creative and brainstorm. I may even turn around and dunk these to get all, well, I don't know if I could get all this paint off. This is some old paint that was painted over a couple of times. And the problem with this paint, I don't know if you guys can make it out, but you might be able to make out like some melting or whatever going on here. Like this was glue to cover up some melting. For whatever reason, the plastic was so crappy that it, and all we had was spray paint back then, and if you spray painted it, it would literally melt these areas, and it didn't matter. There was just no way around it. I mean, they've since, you know, from my understanding, done better with the plastic, but I mean, I guess you could say there's people in here, but I mean, it's supposed to be an open top vehicle, and you know, I don't really want to play it that way. And I'll already have four of these for the Eldar army. What I'm curious about is, because the Eldar army has 4 Wraith Knights, I'm curious if I should get these squared away and then take 2 of those grav tanks and move them over to these guys. I'm thinking that might be the way to go. I'm curious what one costs these days. I have no idea. Let's check out eBay real quick. Eldar grav tank. Here's one for 40 bucks with no box. Here's one that somebody did that would need to be stripped, possibly $35. This is definitely the newer version. It's got to be $37. Here's 4 for 105 bucks. It looks like it might be missing parts though, and I don't have any extra. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely missing parts. Holy crap, that's a lot of missing stuff. That one's not too bad. They would work. Maybe. I mean, they would work for the Dark Eldar to a point. The hull is intact, but the rest of it is not there. There's nothing there. Which kind of sucks. It's also the newer version. Let me see what this guy's saying. I don't know. There's not really a description on what it is. Well, shoot. I'm kind of torn between a rock and a hard place, because I wouldn't mind, I guess in a way, I wouldn't mind, you know, buying these and putting them towards this army. And it's a guy I bought from before. But it's missing so much stuff that I don't have extra parts for. You know what? I'm buying it. I'm buying it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go back. Let me go back. Hold on. How much is one going? Like a new one? 65 bucks. Yep, I'm buying it. Okay, let's make sure everything's correct. Paying with PayPal. Be nice if I could have this stuff programmed in. But can't trust things online anymore. Alright, well, with that, we are committed to making these into the best raiders that we can, converted. Yup, that's what's gonna happen. Order is in. Should get it by November 15th. Alright. Well, and what that will also do is I could potentially free up or put these back into rotation with the Eldar, since we've got, you know, the stuff that goes to them, and the amount of paint that's on them matches. But I mean, there's really nothing stopping me from trying to strip these. I mean, nothing at all. Oh, so you guys might get a kick out of this. So this plastic that's on here, these little extra shields that you see, this plastic is the stuff that comes in a fishing tackle box. That I can't even tell you how long it took me to cut this stuff, you know, the way I needed it to. And then, I mean, if you look close enough, you can tell it's not exactly, you know, the same measurement or whatever. And hell, these were squared off. Well, maybe that one wasn't, but I mean, just trying to carve into this plastic, it was like the hardest plastic I've ever cut in my life. And then these pieces on top, those are pieces of sprue, just to give it some design. Of course, that was way back when, you know. Yeah. Right on. Well, we're definitely committed now. Oh, I'm so glad my wife is supportive. If not, I'd probably never hear the end of it. Let's see here. I don't know where this wall came from. This is some old ass terrain. I got a bunch of this stuff downstairs actually. I don't know why it's up in this box. This is some old terrain, boy. And every bit of it can be molded or made a mold of and copied. Every bit of it. Man, that's hard. Where's my clippers? What the hell did I do with them? I was cutting chaos parts. I must have put them somewhere. Well, I don't know, ladies and germs. How the hell am I missing my clippers? Oh, there they are. Right with this dude that I'm missing, or will be end up missing. Ooh. Did you see that bow out? There we go. Well, we know that the Dark Eldar are going to take some time. So, hopefully you guys understand that and you'll be happy to be along the journey. Man, I really want to get started on this like right now, but I know that that's like a stupid thing to do. But I think I know what I am going to do. I think I am going to try to strip these. I think I'm going to give it a shot. It's a lot of paint on there. Well, hold on, let me think about that. We got those 4 coming. There's not really anything on here. Well, wait, I could take this off. This isn't too bad. I could take this off and I could strip that. That's not bad. Leave this as a dark lance. We'll just cut these things off, these things on the top here. Okay, yeah, I don't need to do that. That way, and then we'll just dress this thing up with skulls and chains and stuff like that, and then it won't matter. That'll save me a ton of work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man. I tell you what, I'm not done converting tonight, or playing around. I want to try, let me get these guys out of the way. Oh, I threw that one back in there. Oh well. I want to try seeing if we can't do a kneeling person. Something along the lines of kneeling. Alright. We'll worry about that in a minute. I just want to see the order, assholes. The picture. You know, doesn't seem like it wants to let me do that. Alright, anyway. Alright, so... Hell, maybe we don't even need to do much. Maybe all we need to do is find the legs that look like this, and then depending on what side they're on, we just cut that right at the knee. Snake don't really have parts, but if I was going to say it was anything, I'd call it his knee. His knee, great. So then what probably needs to happen, we probably need to cut the foot in such a way that it bends right here. Man, this is actually harder plastic than it looks. I don't want to cut myself. And see if we can bend this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I want that. That, and then this goes here like that. Maybe I could prop it up on this piece of sprue real quick. Oh, I thought it was gonna stay. Hold on, where's my glue? See if I can't just tag that just a little bit. I think we got it. Well, it's propped up on the sprue, which I don't want. I want it to be lowered, like the knee on the deck. So we're not quite there yet. I want them to be like, you know, it's going fast, and I mean, yeah, okay, they're Dark Eldar, they're super powerful, nimble, blah blah blah. But you still gotta watch out from getting blown the hell off this thing. And maybe that's what I do. Maybe I build like this part right here. I build a, you know, a visible like stirrup type thing that their foot is riding on. If that makes sense. I think. How are we looking here? You know, just a piece of plastic or something like that that their foot rides on, or maybe a strip that goes across, something like that. Hell, if I can get this to work, I may not even need to build the platforms on top, which would be nice, and just do the one up here. Just do steps maybe down to here, and then, yeah. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, for a draft, you know. And then, let's see. I would have these guys leaning forward into the wind. Maybe they're looking off to each side would be good, because they're looking for prey. Yeah, that would be good. Let's try that. This is why I never throw bits away, dude, or people. All those chaos bits, everything else, chains, whatever. Doesn't matter. Keep it all. You never know when you're gonna need shit. Oh, I thought you were staying. I was like, oh man, I'm getting lucky.
My name is Red. Do you know anything about space wolves, especially wolf and dreadnoughts?
I know a lot about space wolves. Don't know much about wolf and dreadnoughts. There's only one that I'm aware of. Shit, what's his name? It's a character model. Can't remember off the top of my head. Why? What kind of information are you looking for? And nice to meet you. Yeah, how's that look, guys? That's not bad, right? Now, if you can imagine, he'll have arms and a chain or something like that that he's holding on to that would go into or back to, you know, the hull of the ship. Yeah, that's pretty damn good, dude. I like that. I think I would still want to have a magnetized plate though. That way I can just take the plate off when they deploy, and then, you know, it's not, you're not constantly, you know, your opponent thinks that it's full of people. Oh, is that chain here?
My name is Red. There's one with an axe and shield. Can I swap the axe out for a hammer?
Yeah, I believe so. And if you can, I mean, if you know how to do it, if I were you, I'd magnetize it. I wouldn't like commit to gluing it. I magnetize as much stuff as I possibly can, just so you can change it up, save yourself some money. I bet I could pop this plate off and then remagnetize it later. see if I can get this side to come off. Oh yeah. Oh man. Dude, look at that. That's some paint right there, boy. Yeah, this is that plastic I was telling you guys. Oh, you know what? Oh, I broke it. Oh no, I didn't. That's where I cut it, I guess. And glued it together. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I can fix it. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I can put this back together. Maybe even get this paint off of here if I wanted to. And then put a magnet or whatever on there, and then boop. That would work. Just do a second.
My name is Red. Just asking because I can't find the weapon profile in the codex.
Let me see. Who is it? Like, what's the name of the model?
My name is Red. Think it's just Wolf and Dreadnought.
Alright, give me a second. Let me see. Okay, there's a couple. That's what I thought. I thought there were two. There's Wolf and Dreadnought, and then there's Murder Fang. So, Wolf and Dreadnought. The options are, you have Great Axe and Blizzard Shield, Great Axe and Great Wolf Claw, Great Wolf Claw and Blizzard Shield. Those are the weapon options you have for the Wolf and Dreadnought. So to answer your question, there is no hammer, but I mean you can do it, and you know, for the look of it. And then Murder Fang just has his murder claws. Yeah, so Great Axe and Wolf Claw, Stormbolter for your Wolf and Dreadnought. But like I said, I mean, if you want to put a hammer on there, I mean, you know, and it just counts as, I mean, as long as somebody knows, I mean, who cares? That's the way you like how it looks. I'd do it. I would do that for sure.
My name is Red. Cool. Cheers, mate.
You too, man.
French Tustique. Howdy.
What's going on, French? So, check it out. I took this old out-of-print Dark Eldar model, cut him up a little bit, and made him into like he's running and actually got an action pose. And then, we took another one, and we figured out how to cut him to the point that he can be kneeling down. Whoop. If I don't kill him first. Kneeling down on the side of this, you know, Eldar grav tank that I'm going to use as raiders, because I don't like the raider model, like so. And then he'll, you know, the arms will be connected to like a chain or something like that. Pretty cool, huh? These are some really old grav tanks that I've had since the late
French
90s.
Tustique. Nice.
I just broke this off trying to see if I could get it off. and I was able to. I'll put it back on now so I don't lose it. And I just ordered off of eBay 4 used grav tanks, 4 of them for 105 bucks. So they will most likely be going to this army, or at least most of them will. And these little platforms, this thing I'm gluing on, these are from fishing tackle boxes, the little inserts, you know, that separate your lures. That's what these were made out of. And then this part right here is just plastic sprue. All of these ribs right here. That's all that was. I think I am gonna try to strip these and just clean them up and get it going. I think that would be a good idea. I wasn't going to, but now I really feel like I want to. It's not like it's a big chore or anything. Especially with that sonic cleaner that I got. That thing is amazing. I'm just glad this worked. Now I know what I can do and how I can mess with it to make it even better. But we finished all the Thousand Suns stuff, except for 20 pink horrors and 20 brimstone guys that are not here yet. But they will be. I'm gonna put this stuff in here so I don't lose it, and then we are going to tomorrow dunk these fools in the drink. And would you look at that? I forgot I put these up here, and I knew I was gonna need them for something. I've got even more sprue that are ready for tasks like this in case I need to. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right on. Well, I don't really have anything that I can get into at the moment with the amount of time I have left. So I know this wasn't the most eventful stream, and yes, I built stuff off screen, but I'm trying to get things done. But just to keep you up to date, French, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, I've already started working on my game table. I actually put the sides on, so now I just got to cut 2 feet off and then hinge it together so it folds down, and then get these little window locks that'll put the second or the last board on while it's hinged down and hanging. I got this other board that'll go on, it'll help keep the dice from coming off and stuff like that, and we'll be on our way with it, sanding it down, stuff like that. And we'll have anywhere from a 4x6 foot board to a 4x8 if you just bring the leaf up. And I'll show everybody that when I get it done. I was gonna do a video, but I don't have the space on my phone to be doing that kind of thing, apparently. Or I just need to get stuff off my phone is what I probably need to do.
Oh, is it gonna be mobile?
The table's not mobile, except for the one wing. Think of it like, you know, a table that you would have that, you know, the ends would be down, but then you could fold them up to make the table bigger. It'll be like that, only on one side, because that's really all I need is the one side.
French tastique. I see.
So, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. Good to see you, and good to see everybody. And please don't forget to like the video, comment if you can after the fact down the road, and share it and let people know I'm here. And you guys have a good night. We'll see you. Take care.
French tastique. Have a good one then.